garlic powder. Use a half teaspoon of that, a half teaspoon of onion powder, a half teaspoon of dried thyme, 2 teaspoons of dried parsley flakes. These mushrooms are going to cook down to almost like a paste. Moisture is the enemy to a Wellington. It will end with a soggy puff pastry, and we don't want that. So I'm seasoning this chicken breast on both sides with salt and pepper. I'm actually using chicken breast here instead of beef tenderloin. So I want to tie up our chicken breast. The reason why I'm actually doing this is to kind of get the chicken breast all into one cylindrical shape to give it that iconic Wellington look. It's also going to help the chicken breast cook evenly. The chicken got nice and golden brown on both sides. It cooked for about 10 minutes. Transfer it to a clean plate and set it aside. So I'm cutting all the twine off the chicken breast. And what we want to do here is we want to rub this chicken breast down with Dijon mustard. This is very classic for Wellington. You want to be sure to do this while the chicken is still hot. That way, as the chicken cools down, it'll absorb all that delicious mustard flavor. So I have 2 sheets of plastic wrap that are overlapping. I just put them out on my work surface. I have a sheet of frozen puff pastry dough. This is fully thawed out. I have 4 slices of prosciutto that I'm gonna shingle on top of the puff pastry. Prosciutto is a little pricey. We are saving money using pantry ingredients and a cheaper cut of meat. If you don't wanna use prosciutto, you could use pancetta or even bacon. Now we're gonna add our pulled chicken breast down here and we're gonna roll it up. Puff pastry is mostly butter, so if it gets too warm, it's gonna start to melt and get sad and droopy. This ensures that the pastry puffs up, gets nice and flaky and delicious. Wellington is all about presentation, so take the back of a paring knife and get creative and do whatever design you'd like on the top. This is gonna give it a nice golden crust. Then we're gonna transfer it to a 400-degree oven to bake for 25 to 30 minutes. Well, it looks beautiful, it smells incredible, and I'm sure it tastes amazing. But I do want to let this sit for a couple minutes while I go make a super quick gravy. We got the flour in the pan. What we're doing is we're making a roux. This is going to help thicken our gravy. I just want to add our chicken stock now. All right, this gravy is perfect. Let's plate it up. That is so good. The crust is so flaky. The prosciutto really makes it. That gravy is top notch.
Oh, yes!